So good morning everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Sit all of you. So Boita Bandhan, that is over.
Yes, sir.
You all of you enjoy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last class we already completed that chapter. Now today we will start the new chapter, chapter 14. Okay. All of you open your page number 202, page number 202 and chapter 14. Okay. Importance of water. Okay. Importance of water. So we know that water is very much essential for every living organisms. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what do you mean by living organisms? Who can say? What do you mean by living organisms? Yes.
That the things that can move, breathe, and talk.
Okay. Anyone having short answer only that? What do you mean by living? Saranya? Okay. Ayushman? Okay. Listen. No more things are required. Living organism means they have life. They have life. What are the examples of living organisms? Who can say? Yes. Ayush? Human beings, very good. Then animals, plants, insects. Okay. So these are known as the living organisms. And for every living organisms, the some more things are requirement. Okay. So we have requirement of more things which are gifted by nature also, like our air, water, sunlight, soil. Okay, and more of the petroleum products. So these are the natural resources which are getting from the nature. Yes or no? But what happened? Now today we are discuss about the importance of water in our life. Are you thinking that water is important for us?
Yes, sir.
Why you are thinking that water is important for you? What are the working of the, what are the importance of water in your life? Yes.
So water is essential for life because every organism consists mostly of water. The human body 70%.
Yeah, very good. So first, if will be think about leave all those requirements of our body, mainly our body, one human body that fulfill of made by the 70% of the water. Okay, that is the first. So that from that point or from that percentage, it is easily recognized that water is very much essential for us. Yes or no? Second, you know that without water is used for the various purposes, like your drinking purpose, your bathing purpose, your cooking purpose, washing purpose, everything. Okay, when preparing also some of the products in the factories also, that time also water is essential. Yes or no? But what happened now? Actually we are wasting so much of water. Why? Now because we are easily getting the water, so that what happened, we are wasting during our brushing, during our bathing, we are wasting our water. Yes or no? So but some of the places are there in India also, outside of the India also, they are not getting sufficient amount of water. Okay, so what happened, now in that place they are suffering in the water scarcity. The water is shortage of water is known as the water scarcity. Okay, so it is most important that we will know about the availability of water, then we will know about the uses of water in a perfect way. Okay, so we know that if we will be think about our earth, till now we are thinking that earth is the only planet where the life is possible exist. Okay, so if it will be the earth, if this is the earth, from them 70% that area is covered by the water, covered by the water, and 30% that covered by the land, that covered by the land. Okay, it means the water percentage is more in earth. But are we using, if sir there are 70%, there is the 70% of water is found in the earth, then why the people are suffering in the water scarcity? We have much more water, we can use it. So why we are suffering again water scarcity? We are suffering in the water shortage. Now because we know that we will make the another data. If this is the total water bodies. Okay, from them 97%, how much? 97% of water, they are the saline water. They are the saline water. Saline means salty water. Okay, so mostly they are found in the oceans. So salty or saline water, they cannot use for our regular life. Yes or no? Can you use your saline water for your drinking purpose, your bathing purpose, your washing the vehicles or washing purpose, your dresses? So can you put it into the plants? So saline water, that mostly 97% of the water are saline water, but that cannot be used. And remaining 3% of fresh water, 3% of fresh water. Okay, and that fresh water, they also different in the various way. From them 1.8 that water found in the glacier state, fresh water, but glacier state. What do you mean by glacier? Big ice cubes, or we can say that the mountain of the ice, that known as the glaciers. So they are found in the glacier state. Can we use it? Again, we cannot use it. And very less percent, 1.2% of water is there, which is used by the all over the people. So it means we have the huge water sources, groundwater sources, we have the underground water sources. Okay, surface water, underground water, different type of water sources are there, rainwater also. But the most of the waters cannot be used for us. So that some of the places also they are suffering in the water scarcity. Okay, so now what we will see? Now we will see the states of water. States of water. Okay. So states of water. So who can say what are the states of water? Anyone? Yes. Very good. There are 3 states of water. How many states? 3 states. What are they? Now solid, 3 states. Okay, 3 states. What are they? Now first is the solid, liquid, and gas. Yes or no? So you will say, sir, we are every day we are watching water as a liquid. Yes or no? Somehow we are watching water as a liquid, solid, but we can't see the water as the gas. Have you seen water as gas?
Yes, sir.
Everyone seen. No, nobody will say that, sir, no, we are not seen the water, vapor, okay, or gas. Actually, that solid state, what is the solid state of water? Ice. Okay, so what is the liquid state means? That is the water. Yes or no? Then gas state means water vapors. Water vapors. So last class we have discussed that how water changes to water vapor. Who can say? How water changes to water vapor? By process of evaporation. Evaporation means when we are giving the heat, when we are applying the heat, the water will be changes to water vapor. Okay, you have seen boiling of the water, you have seen some of the gases they are coming from your container. Yes or no? Utensils. Sometimes also we have seen that when preparing the curry also, that time also the water vapor come as the gas. Yes or no? So that is the water vapors. Okay, so now we will see they are ice and water vapor, they each are correlated. They are changing from one state to another. How they are changing, we will see now. See, let's take the example of ice. Let's take the example of ice. How ice will be changed to water? By heating. Very good. Okay, so that will be changes, it will be give the heat. Yes or no? That will be changes to water. Okay, so now see, water again can changes to the ice. How it will be changed? Very good. By freezing. So that we are putting the water in our refrigerator, fridge, to make the ice. Okay, so now say me, how water will be changes to water vapor? Again heating, again give the heat, that will be changes to water vapor. Yes or no? So how water vapor will be changes to water? On cooling. Okay, on cooling, and that process is known as, very good, condensation. Okay. So see, the three states of water can easily, means they are correlated, they are related to each other. Ice will be changes to water, water will be changes to water vapor, again water vapor will be changes to water, and water will be changes to the ice. So this, when this conversation will be there, then some of the process also involved, that simple word will be involved. What? Now when ice will be changing to the water, when ice will be changed to the water, that process is known as the melting. That process is known as the melting. Okay. And when water changes to ice, that process is known as the freezing. We already written. That known as the freezing. Okay. And when water changes to water vapor, that process is known as evaporation. Very good. Evaporation. And when this water vapor again changes to water, that process is known as condensation. Okay. Okay, so so these are the process which are involved to change the forms of water, change the states of the water. Okay, so what ice changes to water, that process known as melting. Water again changes to ice, that process known as the freezing. Then water changes to water vapor, that known as the evaporation. Then water vapor again changes to the water on cooling, that process known as the condensation. So these are the four process for which are known as to convert the stages of water. Okay, so write it. Those are not written, write it first. Completed? Okay, I will write this point when we will write the notes also. That time we will write the same points. Okay. Okay, now what we will see? We will see the sources of water. Now you will say me that where you are getting water. Okay. Where you are getting water. Okay. So sources of water. Sources of water. Okay. So now tell me, from where you are getting water? One by one. Every day you are getting water or not? Water is essential. Water is requirement when you just get up after the morning. Then water is required. Where you are getting? Anurag?
Sir, by taps.
By taps. Very good. Then anyone? Yes.
River.
River. Okay.
Sir, rain.
Rain. Very good.
Sir, seas and oceans.
Again.
Sir, oceans.
Oceans. Very good. Then Ansuman.
Sir, water. Groundwater.
Groundwater. Very good. So anyone having any idea?
Sir, ponds.
Ponds, lakes, yes or no? Well, so from these things or from these places we are getting water. Okay, so that the sources of water classified into three types. Okay, so what are the first is the main water source, that is the rainwater. That is the rainwater. Then come about the second is the, which you tell me now, that is the surface water. Surface water. Then next is the underground water. Okay, so these are the three main sources of water. Sources of water. Okay, so first is the rainwater. Okay, next is the surface water. Then next is the underground water. Listen, this surface water and underground water, they sustain due to the rainwater only. Yes or no? If there will be no rain for the long time, then the drought will be fine. Then the water will be shortage. So that may be the surface water, that may be the groundwater. Both level will be decreased. Okay, so we can say that the main source of water is rainwater, then they will become about the surface water and underground water. Okay. So why the rain or how the water till sustain in the earth? Why earth is water is still present in the earth? How? Yes.
Sir, because it will rain
Every week, it means some of the times, after the some of the times. But actually, why rain is occur? Now rain is occur due to one thing, that is the water cycle. That is the water cycle. Okay. What do you mean by water cycle? Anyone? Okay, say.
the circulation of water from the earth's surface to the atmosphere and back to the earth is called water.
Okay. So, very good. So we are telling that cycle. Cycle means rotation, complete rotation. Okay. Again and again that will be rotate. Cycle. Okay. So water cycle means the continuous process. Okay. Which will be, that will be evaporate from the surface water, that will be moved to the atmosphere, then from atmosphere to that will be again come to the earth. That is the complete circular path, that known as the water cycle, which we will be read in the next part. Okay, so these are the three sources of water. So rainwater, surface water and underground water. Okay, so now tell me some of the examples of surface water. River, very good. Pond, lakes, oceans, yes, very good. Yes. Sea also, yeah, very good. Okay, so these are specially oil also one type of. Okay, so these are the basic of the surface water. Then now tell me some of the example of underground. Oil, very good. Oil, yes, hand pump, yes, hand pump, tube well. Okay, so these are specially the examples of the surface water and groundwater. Okay, so that both things, that may be the surface water, that may be the groundwater, that level will be automatically will be decreased if there will be no rainfall. Okay, so rainfall is important. Nowadays we can see that rainfall, due to some of the disturbance in the rainfall, when it is required there is no rainfall, when it is not required there is a heavy rainfall. Yes or no? So why this thing is happening? Why when the water is required that time there is no rainfall, when water is not required that time a heavy rainfall we are facing, so that flood is occurs. Yes or no? So why it is happening? Yes, very good. So one point given, that is the global warming. That is the global warming. How the global warming will be occurs? Not the cutting of the trees, increase of the pollution. Okay, that causes the global warming. Actually, we are cutting the trees so much. For our any region, we need the land, we cut the tree. We need the agriculture land, we cut the tree. We will put the factory, we will cut the tree. We will make our home, we will cut the tree. We need the furnitures, again we cut the tree. Okay, and we are preparing the roads, we are cutting the trees. Yes or no? So nowadays what happened? We are cutting the trees more, so that the imbalance in our nature, imbalance in our atmosphere, that causes the global warming. So that the rainfall disturbances also, that one type of region. Okay, so this thing for today. Next class we will see the water cycle. Okay, how water cycle happens in the atmosphere. Okay, what are the process involved in the water cycle. Okay, so in these things we will be seen in the next class. Okay, thank you.